Hello, you're watching Buzz News with me, Kirsten Todd. It's 4:15 on the 10th of January. Here are your top stories. Demolition for Bournemouth's self-proclaimed friendliest hotel has begun a year after plans were announced. 3 restaurants in Bournemouth have been shortlisted for the Delivery Awards of 2024. A local farm has taken a different approach to therapy, using their animals to provide the comfort instead. The Linden Court Hotel in Durley Road, Westcliff, will be replaced by a new 5-storey apartment block after plans were announced a year ago. Theo Mitchell reports.
Plans to knock down the Linden Court Hotel are finally being put in place. The hotel, situated in Westcliff, will be replaced by 37 1- or 2-bed apartments.
The hotel was a haven for students, backpackers and tourists, offering cheap accommodation and services to a variety of people. However, the shortfall of homes in Bournemouth came at a cost to the hotel, and was mentioned extensively in the planning proposal by applicant Stonehaven Holdings. Westcliff itself also has plenty of competition when it comes to hotels, offering almost 20 places to stay within a half-mile radius. They also claim the hotel was dated in appearance, making it unattractive to potential visitors. The green light was given to Stonehaven Homes in September to begin the demolition work, the first of which was carried out this Monday.
Director Steve Beale said he expects the project to be ready around January 2025.
Deliveroo has nominated 3 restaurants in Bournemouth for the chance to win an award that recognises their business. Voters have the chance to win £500 when entering their choices. The awards has 60 different categories, including 50 regional cuisine-led titles. Voting closes on January the 21st, with the results set to be revealed on the 15th of February. Ewan Walsh has more.
I'm outside Nathan's Famous on Old Christchurch Road, as they are one of the 3 Bournemouth restaurants shortlisted for the 2024 Deliveroo Awards. The highly anticipated annual restaurant awards recognises popular local eateries, from independent burger joints to sushi restaurants. Kotai have been nominated for Best Thai, Chicken and Blues are nominated for Best Chicken, and Nathan's Famous have been nominated for Best Burger and American.
Community Action Network held a volunteering fair today in Poole. Ellie Hawkins reports.
Today, a local organisation held an event for members of the public to see the volunteering opportunities there are in the community. The event was held at the Dolphin Shopping Centre in Poole by Community Action Network. It consisted of many local charities all seeking volunteers. Event organiser Liz explained the importance of holding these events.
I think it's massive. I think there's so many people out there that have had mental health problems or been made redundant or wanting to do something different or just simply give back to the areas that they live in. So this is a real fantastic way that people can come and find out what's going on in their local areas and maybe give some time back, whether it's an hour a week or something once a month.
Mosaic is a charity supporting children from 4 to 18 across Dorset in coping with bereavement.
I think this fair potentially is going to be amazing because people aren't always looking for, sometimes they don't know what they're looking for, and then they see, oh, that would be a really good one. We wouldn't be able to do the job that we do without the support of our volunteers.
Founder Alana Tenez talks on how these fairs help her organisation.
Just being able to get that word out with the local communities, as well as network with other amazing charities around that quite often we have a lot of crossover in terms of just the morals behind the charities, and it's so beneficial to have that contact with the local community because they'll be able to see this impact.
Community Action Network are also holding events this Friday at Bournemouth Library and next Monday in Christchurch.
Dan Palmer is here with our sports news from here and across the country.
In local football, AFC Stoneham suffered a disappointing 3-2 defeat to Hampole Club in the Russell Coates Trophy. Stoneham were the reigning champions of the competition, but an 80th minute Hampole winner ensured there'd be a new name on the trophy this year. Over in the Hampshire Senior Cup, AFC Porchester reached the quarter-finals for the 3rd year in a row with a 3-1 win over Christchurch. Back in the Wessex League, Petersfield Town were defeated 3-2 by Andover New Street, with all 3 of Andover's goals coming in a crazy 4-minute period in the first half. Bournemouth development squad goalkeeper Billy Terrell has completed a loan move to National League South side Dartford FC. Bournemouth will be hoping he can build on some good form from the first half of the season, which he spent on loan at Dover Athletic. In national football news, Tottenham confirmed the signing of Timo Werner late last night on an initial 6-month loan deal. Werner's only previous English club were Chelsea, who suffered a shock 1-0 loss to Championship side Middlesbrough in the first leg of their Carabao Cup semi-final. In tennis, British number 1 Cameron Norrie is through to the last 8 of the ASB Classic in New Zealand, but Dan Evans is out of the Adelaide International after defeat at the hands of Alexander Bublik. Finally, in the Masters snooker, Mark Allen is currently taking on John Higgins before Robert Milkins takes on 3-time Masters champion Mark Selby in this evening's session.
A farm in Dorset is providing animal therapy for those who struggle with mental health, disabilities and addiction. Silverwood Farm Experience near Wimborne has teamed up with Horse Serenity to create a bigger support programme. They believe animal therapy is underrated as it helps many people who are suffering. Jessie Price reports.
Life on the farm brings so much joy to everyone that even alpacas are smiling. But this scheme is about more than raising your spirits. Silverwood Farm are running a therapeutic programme for those with disabilities and mental health, allowing it to be a safe space for those who struggle.
Oh, do you know what? It's absolutely massive. We have some clients come in that won't engage with anybody else. Everything else has been tried, different colleges, schools, and they come here and the change in them is phenomenal.
They've partnered with local stables Horse Serenity because they believe they'll get a deeper connection.
We work with the horse-human connection. So a horse will hear your heartbeat from 5 feet away and will start to read you from the inside out. So what they want to know is, are you congruent between head, heart and gut? Are you really being honest with yourself and vulnerable as to who you are? And that's the point at which the horses can start working. So it's about facilitating a space that the horses can start to make people aware that there's healing work that perhaps they need to do.
The businesses will be offering hands-on farm experiences with everything from pigs to alpacas, to help people manage challenging feelings such as anxiety or PTSD.
During their time around the animals, but they might also then the next day come and rather than engaging in something that's more mainstream, come and have some real therapeutic time with the horses.
The pairing is due to begin in the spring and they hope that people will have their first taste of what it's like to work on a farm. Jessie Price, Buzz News.
Over to Ewan Walsh with the weather update.
The weather across the south coast is mostly sunny but has a very cold feel due to a breeze coming from the east. It is expected to stay dry throughout the rest of the day, with temperatures dipping to around -1 degrees this evening, so expect widespread frost. The rest of the week is expected to be similar, with the breeze easing across the south. Tomorrow we are expecting another clear day, taking some time for temperatures to rise throughout the morning.
That's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a good evening. Thank you, Molly. Did great.